Right, what we are going to do today, though, as a little segue into the next one, if anyone actually gets this far. So yeah, Ash Twin Towers, Whitehall Station's connected that way, and Black Hole Forge connected that way. So yeah, we know that shit. Whitehall Station built as a model for these towers. Yep. Yep. All that checks out. And the Black Hole Forge. Nema crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. Still more to find in Sunless City. And there's still plenty of quantum stuff to figure out. A vessel, escape pod. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's weird that there's only so much down here. But yeah, I can also show you... Yeah, Hollow's Lantern. Everything else here that classes as like a moon sun station. That wasn't there before. Oh, and Quantum Moon as well. Neat. Whitehall. It's weird that... Oh yeah, it's Whitehall Station's next to it, that's why. Okay, yeah. But yeah, there's a... like an entry there for Hollow's Lantern. And I can't think of any other reason for that than... You know what? Enough theorizing. Let's just go do. Let's fly into a volcano moon. Hollow's Lantern. Let's have an actual look at this thing. Because for the amount of pain it causes me down there on the surface, I've never actually given much thought to it. It's just kind of... well, it's the angry moon. But... yeah, I thought about it, like... why would it be on there as something you can learn things about if you can't do anything else with it? And I don't know what else I think I could do with it. But I'm willing to try. As stupid as that may sound, I want to try. I don't know how, but is there... Is there something I can do with Hollow's Lantern that makes any damn sense? And I know it doesn't make too much logical sense to try and, you know, fly into a lava moon. But since when have I done anything that makes sense? I can see... I can dead-ass see structures. Let me in. I was right. Fear me. Alright, are we on ground? We're on ground. Whew. I was right. I'm glad that didn't deal damage to me. But yeah, there's just... why... is there... fucking Jesus. Jesus. But yeah, why is there... the hell is that? That's like a rib cage. That's weird. Oh god. Ow. Ow. Down. Down, boy. Not into the lava. Okay. What the hell is going on here? So is that the symbol for this moon? For Hollow's Lantern. I'm so smart. I can't believe you can actually get in here. Friends in the Timberhearth mines. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Huh. The last type of ore you sent. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. Did they use this planet as a forge? Did they really use a volcanic moon to make shit? We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. That's what they made here. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? it will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell will destroy everything. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. So the entire point of the Ash Twin project is to protect Ash Twin's core from the supernova when it goes off, because I think the entire point of it is they're using the supernova as power to trigger their like 22-minute time loop thing, so that they could loop launching this probe over and over again. I think that's what's going on. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, so this is the... I've been here. These are the mines. Well, this is one of the first places I went. But the last time I stood in there, I think it was looking at the inside of the Ash Twin project. Jesus, calm down. So they literally used this place as a forge for building the Ash Twin project. I wonder if there's... ship? Is there anything more around here? Oh god. Ship, I need you to stay with me here. I know I ask a lot of you by coming in here. Alright, let's get you out of here for a second. So, if it's using... oh dear. So we've been in that one. Can I land in any of the others? Can I see structures in any of the others? I don't want to get, like, shot by these things, is the thing. Don't think there's anything inside this one. Oh god, get out of the way. Cat-like reflexes. Yeah, it doesn't seem... oh jeez. Careful. Doesn't seem like there's anything else going on in any of the other volcano bits. Because my thoughts originally when I came here was, I wondered if there was going to be a way for me to aim this planet somehow, or this moon somehow, so I could choose which chunks of Brittle Hollow I wanted to break off. That doesn't seem to be the case, because I can't see anything else inside any of these parts. I think it might just be that singular one, so I'm going to fly away for a second. Yeah, I'm glad I went in there and checked that. It's nothing too crazy, but I'm glad I thought about it. I want to go... no. Lock onto this, actually. Match orbit with this thing. Or velocity, even. I want to see what... there we go. Volcanic testing site. All samples from the Nomai mines on Timberhearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova... where are we going? I could hear, like, wind going. Matching velocity with things doesn't always keep you safe from stuff. That was a quick trip to Hollow's Lantern. I'm kind of sad I died, though, because I wanted to wait out the rest of it and see if the quantum tower fell into the black hole or not. And now I'm going to have to wait for ages if I want to test that theory again. Or do I? I suppose another thing I've not really used much of is there is actually like a way of speeding up time, and it's resting at those campfires, like at these campfires. And there's one of those on Brittle Hollow. I feel like we've got sidetracked again. Not that getting sidetracked is a bad thing. It's just that there's so many threads that I've got loose ends with. And I feel like we found our way back to Brittle Hollow via, like, the Black Hole Forge stuff. So I would like... I should have read the rest of the ship's log that I was reading. Yeah, I can do that now. I think we're far enough away from everything. Local man says far enough away from everything and then immediately gets hit by something. Trying to crash a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project, so they wanted to protect it. smallest crack or opening would destroy everything. So they wanted to protect what was in here at all costs because of what I explained with what I think it is. And the Ashram Twin project's kind of at the centre of everything, like why they're doing any of this. Got so much quantum stuff to still figure out. Gravity cannon. Yes, so. Speaking of quantum bullshit, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. While I'm thinking about it, I want to go to Brittle Hollow, and I'm gonna go meet my dude, I can't remember his name. Whatever the dude's name is with the banjo. My man with the banjo. I'm gonna meet him, I'm gonna rest at his campfire until pretty close to the end of the loop, honestly. So this might be a shorter one. Actually no. We're gonna come here immediately and we're gonna try and get to the Southern Observatory, because we've not actually been there yet. How do I get to him? I believe easiest way to my dude is the crashed Nomai pod. Up, 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 up. So I'm going to try and get there as quick as I can, because we've not actually gotten to the Southern Observatory yet, after how many tries of being here? Oh, no, out we get. Oh, don't do that. That was about to be the first of a bad thing. I'm glad I looked down and saw my arms. I very nearly got out without thinking about it. We don't actually need to go in here. Oh dear. Come on. Because this is the ruins at the equator that they talk about. So this is the way to the Southern Observatory. And we've never actually been there. I don't know if there's going to be actually new information for us. I don't know if there's new information for us in here either, because I don't think I've explored everything in here. But not what we're here for. Now, I did like just lose grip on one of these at one point, but I think I should be okay. Because we're trying to get... We're trying to get to the South Pole. This is the wrong direction. I think we're walking towards the North Pole, because that's where the Hanging City is. I don't think this is the direction we need to go. We're trying to get south. Also, this just isn't where I thought I was gonna get, like, end up. Okay. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, and Mallory. So, Thatch. His on was Mallory. So yeah, just the people on the other escape pods, essentially. South, south, south. Always distracted. Everything in this game is distracting. How does one go south? I'm so stupid. There's got to be a better way. Hello. What? Why is there just broken ones of these? I'll take air though. Air's good. Oh, there's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I just want to get south. It's been a while since I've been here, that's what's got me confused. I don't know if there's like grav gates anywhere that can get me where I'm trying to go, and the longer I wait, the more of the planet falls apart and less of a chance of being able to get there is. I really did enter the wrong side of this, I think. This is the murals. It's going to be my forever quest to find this bloody Southern Observatory, and I don't even think it's going to be that helpful, because I think all that's at the Southern Observatory is the information on how to fall into a black hole. No, the information on how to get to the centre of Giant's Deep, which we've done. It's cool to see how all of this stuff is starting to like unfold, and finally understanding properly what this thing is, what it does, why anything. Yeah, I got the right direction. Neat. So yeah, underneath here, city. Because where's the other ways under? I suppose I can refuel on my ship first, and maybe just get in the ship and have a look. And You really pick up some speed if you just let it go. Unidentified signal. Oh, yeah. I should have... Wow. Distress beacon. Yep. Escape pod 1. I can't believe it took me, what, this long into the game? Like, hours into the game to realise that when it says unidentified signal, you can scan for it. You know, like the signal scanner was built to do. But my moron ass never quite figured that part out. Where was that, like, little camp settlement thing that was around here? Has that fallen to its doom? Because that's where this dude found his way under. And I think that's where I need to be. Because that's near the crossroads. Ah, grav cannon. That'll do. So I know there was a way from here to the Southern Observatory. Southern Observatory. But I have a distinct feeling the path might be broken. Don't fall to you. Oh. Well. The gravity cannon ends up in space. I can tell you that much for free. Okay. Grav cannon. So the tower's going to be facing inwards? No, it's going to be facing outwards. If it does come through. I'm kind of praying it does. Hey, there's my ship. That's funny. Hey ship, did you have a journey? Let's try and get to the ship before it flies away. Although I think it... Oh no, it's hitting Whitehall Station. Match with Whitehall. Hey ship, how are we doing? All in one. So yeah, my plan of just waiting at that dude's campfire was a lot harder than anticipated because I'm an idiot and don't remember how to get to that dude's campfire. I suppose I could just fly back to Brittle Hollow and see what's going on with it. These are a few test runs for things. Not necessarily doing too much interesting in them, but hey, we're learning. We're figuring stuff out. Hey, Interloper. You've got such a more sinister, like, thing going on with you now. Now that I understand what the point... Well, not the point. What the purpose... what it did. Like, its part in this story, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's weirdly kind of a villain, which I wasn't expecting, for literally just a comet. I mean, we now know it's much more than a comet, but... Ooh, there's those ruins. Ship, you'll figure it out. There we go. Oh, ghost matter. Careful. Right, so my dude was here... Trees, there we go. Ow. If I remember correctly, he's just down here. Gravity path. Gravity path all the way down. I made a decision. I'm not fully sure why, but I decided to jump all the way down there. Hey dude, hey Ryback. I saw the old settlement. It's amazing, isn't it? Hard to believe that the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timberhearth, you know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and stuff. Hanging City. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomar settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they choose to build their most advanced settlement so close to you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to the Nomar, though. Maybe they need the black hole for something. Oh yeah, they do, trust me. Sunless City. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Embertwin? That's my alarm telling me to go to bed. Shut up. That's incredible. The whole city and I had no idea it existed. That's great. How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by the awful river of sand. The Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Yeah. There were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Ember Twin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow, but they must have travelled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. Oh yeah, they were fucking everywhere. I went to the comet and... yeah, that's how the Nomai died. Yes, it's really sad. I'm glad you agree. It's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing, but... I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd have never left Earth and come out here. Or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but, you know, it has its moments. You know, Ryback, I couldn't have said it any better myself. Ryback. How did it take me so long to point my damn thing at people? Or things? Why am I so stupid? Also, why did I not think to park my ass somewhere that could see the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Actually, I think I can. Or I should be able to, because this is towards the tower, isn't it? Yeah. And the tower's gone. Ship. Ship. We got shit to do. Yeah, I'm getting my ship because I don't want to run out of fuel. But yeah, he put it kind of eloquently. Like, space has its moments. Like, that's kind of all there is to it. And yeah, he wouldn't have started exploring any of this stuff if he didn't want to know what happened. And yeah, now we know. I did kind of what my original job was, but we're definitely not done here. We still got like a quantum moon to figure out. And, you know, a lot of other stuff. Right, so I'm going to drive my ship directly into the center of this black hole, because I think, if I was looking correctly, I think the sun's about to go off actually, so I messed this up time-wise, but I just want to confirm suspicions. There we are. I do believe that this is the Quantum Tower. In space, with no gravity, so I can climb its ass. When I learn to space. Son, calm down. We've got a moment. So is this... yeah, this is the bottom. So yeah, we couldn't get up here before because the path's broken. And the path continues to be broken, but I'm figuring it out. I don't know where... like any of the panel stuff would be. Is it like further up? It's probably floating around space at this point, honestly. But yeah, this is the like quantum moon locator stuff. Welcome, Sloanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart. So yeah, this is talking about the original trials. On your pilgrimage to the quantum moon, well, on your pilgrimage, the quantum moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the quantum moon, but remember this final rule: to explore the 6th location, the shrine must be... we need to get back there. I'm gonna go find Ryback's camp quickly and just go back there and explore it properly. Because now we know, and I can just keep an eye on it and see when it falls. But I'm right. You deadass, that's how you explore it. Do you notice the running theme that I'm doing everything in my power to not need to go to Dark Bramble? I feel like we're coming to some conclusions in this game, but we're not quite there yet. We'll get there.